Hello everyone. Hi, how are you? This is Kei. Okay, today is the 2nd of May, 2023, and this is on Tuesday. So how are you everyone? Great to see you, and I hope you're having a great day today. So yeah, let's check some charts together and see what's happening in the markets. Yeah, this week, so far, Monday, Tuesday, we have some aggressive markets in Forex. So some of you may already make some profits in the month of May. Some of you might be losing because of the quick retracement and so on. So yeah, let's check charts. Let me switch screen to trading view and see what's happening right now. Okay, so here we go. I was watching actually JPY pairs earlier today because they were all moving up yesterday. But today happened to be retracing, so looks like, yeah, for example, pound JPY is near the resistance and it's retracing. USD JPY is also near the resistance, so it's retracing. So I said we have to wait for the breakout of the resistance to buy. So make sure you don't buy before the breakout in this kind of case. Kumo shape is also still very small on a daily time frame, so the retracement still happen in this condition. So Euro JPY was also looking good. It broke that resistance, and Kumo shape is looking good. So I think Euro becomes continuously be strong, is my analysis. And regarding other JPY pairs, AUD JPY was also bullish yesterday, but today is also still bullish candlestick. But because of this very tiny Kumo, this is becoming very tricky. Towards the end of today, the market is now retracing, and if you jump in the market in this case, then you may be losing by now. So yeah, this, I think Kumo shape really means a lot in these markets. CAD JPY broke that resistance, and then now it's retracing back also. So basically all the JPY pairs retracing today. So today is not the best timing to trade JPY pairs in that sense. So let's continue to check some other markets. Alright, thank you very much everyone for joining. Let me quickly say hi to everyone. Alright, Krizek, good to see you. Euro AUD. Alright, Euro AUD, let's see. It's going down. So for the last 2 days, the market is bearish. And it looks like it broke the resistance, 1.6441. And it's breaking the daily Kijun Sen. So that means this is now bearish in the short term. And with that in mind, let's check the 4 hour. 4 hour shows that the market broke the Kumo, market broke the resistance, so now this is looking bearish. I think the target now in this case is going to be on 1.6221. So this is downtrend in the short term is my view on Euro AUD. But since Kumo is not twisted yet, the market may be very spiky, tricky. So you have to be very good at the risk management if you want to sell and target 1.6221. But yeah, overall it's downtrend. Okay, SIS, good to see you. Wiram, good to see you too. And Rain and Win, good to see you as always. Thank you very much for joining. Alright, Kohi, good to see you from India. Thank you very much. Alright, Vic and Viveka, good to see you too. Alright, Nguyen, thank you very much from Vietnam. Good to see you. Alright, Gabby, good to see you too. Thank you very much. Okay. And Photo, good to see you. How Al, thank you very much. Charlotte, good to see you too. Alright. Bagmisis, good to see you. Yeah, you're welcome. Krizek, you're welcome. Looks like just right now it's retracing. So I think the best option to trade Euro AUD is when the market breaks the previous doji in the 4 hour. And this is not about the Ichimoku, but this is about the price action. So I don't really look at the 5 lines. Sometimes you can just trade by the price actions. So here in this case, after the market went up all the way, it has been marking reversed in a wave 1 and 2. So now the market may retrace. The market may be bullish up to the previous resistance 1.6441 and then may go down this way. That's also a possible scenario. But again, the previous candlestick is a doji. Doji means a very tiny body and wick up and down. And when you see doji, you simply wait for the breakout to buy or sell. In this case, again, this is downtrend because we have reversed in the wave. So you only wait for the doji break bearish to sell. And looks like now this candlestick is now becoming bullish in the 4 hour. So let's see how it closes in 2 hours and 51 minutes. If it closes below doji, then I think sell will be the right call to follow this bearish in the wave down like this way. But if it breaks the doji bullish, then wait for the pullback, which may happen 1.6441, and then you can sell also. So those are the possible scenario to trade Euro AUD in this case. Okay, all right, let me check some other charts. Again, good to see you everyone. Thank you very much. Okay, Gabby says Euro CAD. Okay, let's see, Euro CAD. Let's start from the daily time frame with the Ichimoku first. Okay, so Euro AUD, this pair is still bullish simply because the price is above the Kijun Sen and Kumo itself is bullish still and Chikou span above the candles, right? And then the market looks to be supported by the Kijun Sen yesterday and today is bullish. So this is now retracing. So for me, I think this is still bullish. The market I think may go up on the N wave, like in this direction. So I think this is bullish first of all, based on the daily time frame. And then let me break it down to the 4 hour. Sorry, my throat condition is not really good, so my voice may be a bit lower tone. But yeah, I'm all fine, so no worries. Yeah, okay, so here is the EuroCAD 4 hour and I can see that the prices are exactly within the Kumo. And also, okay, this is very important. This is an inside bar. You see this big bearish bars high and low has been including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in the 4 hour. And plus this big bearish bar was also including previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars too. So this is inside, I mean this is outside to inside. So that means the best timing to buy is when the market breaks 1.4964. Yeah, that will be the perfect timing to buy at the breakout and then follow uptrend will be the scenario. So here in this case also you can use the price action to take trades. So usually what I do is I check the price action. Ideally 4 hour should be bullish or daily should be bullish. But if you know well about the price action, then of course you can still enter trade. You monitor the chart, and when it really breaks here at this level, you check the 5 minute, 15 minute, and look for your entry timing. So I think that's the scenario for EuroCAD. But before it breaks, we never know which way it goes. So far it has been bullish, but suddenly it may be bearish too. because this is within the inside and also within the Kumo. So the market can go anywhere. So just watch out on the aggressive move within this inside and the Kumo so far. Okay, let me also check the currency strengths as of now. Euro CAD. Oh wow, okay, so today, yeah, did you see AUD pairs when it was happening? There was such a big move. Yeah, all the AUD pairs were moving more than 100 pips today in 5 minutes. So that was aggressive, very aggressive move on Australia. And then now looks like it's reversing. The strength of the AUD is getting weaker, and the strength of the Euro is in sideways. And also the strength of the Canadian dollars is now bearish. So that means Euro CAD as a pair is bullish because of the weak CAD. Okay, weak CAD, and now I can see a strong JPY. So CAD JPY seems to be downtrending too. But the pair has been bullish, so this move is against the major direction. So we may not be able to trade CAD JPY. Okay, but that was the EuroCAD analysis. Okay, let me say hi. Kevin, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Rajesh, good to see you too. Matteo, good to see you. Alright. Ansao, good to see you too. Alright. Are you a system or discretionary trader? System. I do use my own strategy and trade it systematically. Okay. Hello James, good to see you. Okay, Retina says, could you take a look at the GU please? Alright, GU. So any trades, anyone? Anyone trading here so far today? The market may look like a bit aggressive and retracing, so maybe not the best timing. Okay, so here is the pound USD. I can see that the daily chart is now bullish as Kumo Senko span A is up, and also the Kumo is getting thickness. It's getting thicker and longer. So this is showing the market is continuously bullish. Today is retracing, but still Kijun Sen is up and Chikou span above candles. So for me, this is still bullish. But today is not the perfect timing to buy because it's bearish, and it may break the Kijun Sen today or tomorrow. One thing you can do in this case is that you can draw the trend line on the daily time frame and see if it bounces. I would draw the trend line like this way and see if it bounces here. And let's see if I check the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour is yeah, it's retracing. There's a fake breakout at the news, and then retracing back now, and it's touching the Kumo. So 4 hour overall is ranging. So we can just wait for the bounce, the support by the trend line and the Kumo in the 4 hour. Yeah, and yeah, so this is range. It may break the trend line. It may break. So we just have to monitor for a couple hours from now. Never jump in this kind of case. When I was a newbie, I used to jump in the market because there was a support. So if I buy now, then my stop loss is very small, but still expect the bigger reward. So I thought the risk in the real ratio is good overall. And that was my huge mistake, because when I do, then once it breaks, then it hits a stop loss. And not only this trade, but also the future trades, if I capture this trend line bounce, trend line touch and buy, then you know, sometimes it doesn't work and you may get huge losses along the way. So that's why I wait for the support confirmation. And how I do is, this is something you can practice also, but you can take out the 5-minute and wait for the bullishness, wait for the support by the 5-minute. So now 5-minute is showing inside bar, like I mentioned on the different pair, different time frame. But here you can see inside. This is the trend line on the daily time frame, the yellow one, and this is the inside happening on M5. So this means that for this market to bounce by the trend line, the market has to break the inside. That's the only timing when you can confirm the market was supported by the trend line, and then buy here. This is much more safer than just jumping into the market just because the price is touching the trend line. And same applies to support bounce or resistance bounce. You never trade just because the price is close. You have to look at the M5, or even you can check 15-minute time frame and look for some kind of support confirmation. And that will be, you can get more better chance. This is what I call the better entry edge to buy here. So, and that's what I usually wait for. I mean, I do use the Bollinger Band stochastic, so I do use these indicators, but also I use the price action for the entries. So if you're gonna buy, then that will be the strategy on pound USD. Okay, so let's see. Let's check some other charts. Okay, let's check some other charts. Okay, VIC says, is pound CAD 4-hour retracing back to Kumo and continue uptrend? Right. Pound CAD, let's see. Pound CAD 4-hour chart, yeah, retracing back to Kumo and continue to be bullish. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, the market was going down close to the previous resistance. But this is before the previous resistance. There was a Kumo. And yes, there's a good chance that the market will be supported by the Kumo and goes bullish. And that is because there is a Kumo thickness to it. Yeah, if there's no Kumo thickness, then market can break the Kumo very easily. But when there's a Kumo thickness, then there's a higher chance that the market will be supported by the Kumo and goes up. So yeah, it's possible in this case. I would wait for, however, the previous support breakout. This is the neckline of W top, and so this is the 4-hour, and this chart will close in 2 hours and 39 minutes. So far seems like it's breaking bullish. If I just zoom in, so far seems like it's breaking bullish. But we never know how this candle is gonna close in 2 hours and 39 minutes. It may close in a bearish bar with a long wick up. Then this means that the market was resisted by the previous support, the neckline, and then the market may dive into the Kumo. So in this case, you have to wait for this 4-hour candlestick close to be above 1.6947. Then you can follow uptrend. So this is a kind of combined Ichimoku and the price action too in the lines. But yeah, we do have to check the candlestick and also the previous support resistance levels like this. But seems like this pair, there are lots of wicks pointing up, and yeah, because of that, big news the market just sold off very much yesterday, and today it's bullish still. Yeah, so yeah, that will be the scenario for pound CAD. So yeah, so I just share what I see in the markets. So yeah, let me continue to share my analysis. Okay, Augustine, good to see you. And Boss, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, I have one question from Roy. He says, is the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo suitable for scalping, for example, 15 or 5-minute time frames for gold? I don't recommend you to use Ichimoku on M15 or M5 because I think that these time frames are too low to use Ichimoku. Because Ichimoku takes high and low and takes a mid-price of high and low for Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo. So that means when there's a big spike happens, not in this case, but for example, let's say the market spikes up and down like this. So there may be like a candlestick and wick, for example, long wick point up on the candlestick, or long wick, the candlestick point down. Then because Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen takes the mid-price, hold on, I think I will draw it here. So let's say the market just becomes spiky very much like this way on M5 or lower time frames. Then let's say there's a long wick and long wick down here too, for example. And Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen takes high and low for the last, for example, Kijun-sen takes the mid-price of the last 26 candles high and low. So if highs here and lows here, then Kijun-sen becomes flat the whole time until it breaks either resistance or support. You know, because this is mid-price of these two levels. So Kijun-sen becomes flat, and also Senko Span B. Senko Span B takes high and low for the last 52 candles and takes mid-price and shift 26 candle to the future. So Kumo Senko Span B will be flat also. So in that case, you can't analyze the market correctly. You have to wait for the angle of the Kijun-sen, or even Tenkan-sen may be very flat also. And suddenly Tenkan-sen moves up or moves down because high gets lower or low gets higher for the last 9 candles for Tenkan-sen. But so anyways, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen angles, and also Senko Span B angle, and of course Senko Span A angle also becomes very aggressive when the market is really spiky like this. And that usually happens when the volume is very high and the lower time frames, like 1 minute or 5 minute time frames, it happens. So that's why I simply think it's more unlikely to see this kind of situation on higher time frames, and that's why I say Ichimoku works better in higher time frames. So that's my explanation. Especially gold is really spiky in the lower time frames, so I don't recommend to use that. Okay, let's see. Saravan, good to see you. Okay. I enter CAD Swiss franc. Okay. CAD Swiss franc, let me see. Let's check the daily. Okay, daily time frame is Kijun-sen flat, but Kumo down, Chikou span down, so this is bearish. So I hope you sold the market in this case. Never buy in this condition. This is bearish. And 4 hour is within the Kumo, so if you sold it, then once the market breaks Kumo, then you have to exit the trade. Yeah. But for now, I can also see that there was a previous support and a resistance in this area. So hopefully the market breaks this area Also Kumo in the 4 hour and support in the 4 hour too to be bearish. So yeah, but since the price is within the Kumo in the 4 hour, the market may be a bit tricky in this case. So just watch out. Okay. Okay, Saravanan says, can you get US index analysis? Sure. Yeah, I was also watching a DXY index today, and I found it's interesting because if I just zoom out all the way, then okay, actually weekly chart, then you see Kumo Senko span A is down and Kijun Sen is down this week, and Chikou span below candles. So this is bearish. Yeah, so far this week has been bullish, but in the long term, I think US index is bearish. So that means US dollar itself as a currency becomes bearish also. So yeah, we'll see. I think DXY is now bearish. Yeah, daily chart shows its range now. Whenever you see price between Kijun Sen and Kumo and Chikou span almost touching, this is the range setup. So I don't think the market will move that much based on the technical confirmations. So they may move a lot on the X day this week at non-farm payrolls. So far it's been quiet a little bit. Okay, Regina, you're welcome. Okay, very informative. Oh, thank you very much for that. Okay, Ansel says, if I register your KTS Academy for 1 month, then drop for 1 month, do I need to pay the entrance fee again? No, you don't have to. Once you join, once you're in the KTS Academy, then next time when you join, just let me know by email, then I can cancel the joining fee. The entrance fee, joining fee happens only once when you join. Yeah, and you can pause anytime. But the access to all these videos and contents will be available until the next billing cycle. So it won't be cancelled. You still have access until the next billing cycle every month. Okay, let's see. Alright, Vic, you're welcome. Let's see. Alright, NZD CAD 4 hour. Euro NZD, NZD CAD. Okay. Let's see. Let me check which one to check. From the strength chart, I can see that New Zealand has been slightly bullish today, and CAD is bearish, and Euro is in sideways. So yeah, let's check the NZD CAD, which should be uptrending in the short term. NZD CAD. Okay, FXCM. Oh yeah, that's bullish. Yeah, okay. Today itself, this is bullish. About 100 pips. And it broke the daily Kijun Sen. Chikou span is almost touching. So this is now retracing. It's now bullish in the short term, I think. Yeah, but watch out on this the trend line. The market may not break the trend line, so just watch out. You draw the line and monitor, and if it breaks the trend line, you can buy from tomorrow. But if you are a sell bias, if you're looking for the selling edge, then today is not the best timing. Again, like I mentioned before, you check M5 here. Okay, let me check M5 and what I will be waiting to sell. So M5 shows so far it's been bullish. So I would be waiting whether if the market will be having double top and the neckline breakout to sell. That's one of the scenarios in this case. or simply wait for the breakout of the support, the swing support on M5 and sell. And then that will be the confirmation for this trend line resistance by the candles. So yeah, but seems like that the market will be having N wave bullish this way. If we have N wave on M5, then what I will be waiting for to sell is that head and shoulders in the neckline breakout and sell near the resistance. So yeah, those are the possible scenarios to be able to sell. But to buy, if you want to buy at the breakout of the trend line, then I already see that there is an N wave bullish. So perhaps you can buy now. And as soon as the market reverses within the trend line, you just exit quickly. That's also the scenario for this one. So always create two scenarios. Like I mentioned before, like long ago on the video, create the scenario. If the market moves this way, then what would you do? If the market moves that way, then what would you do? And then keep trading with those scenarios. So before you enter trade, all the scenarios should be in your head, whether it goes towards your direction or not. Okay, Robert, thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. Venkat, good to see you too. Okay, Craig says, what is sentiment on US tech? US tech is not bullish, I think. Overall, US indices are bullish. Like I mentioned on the Sunday's forecast. I think they are bullish now. Okay, hello Woos, good to see you. And Derek, good to see you too. Thank you very much. And Tess, thank you very much for joining. Alright, Saravanan, you're welcome. Okay, would you please check JPYX chart? Let's see. Nikkei, I was seeing that Nikkei broke the resistance. But let's see what's happening right now on the daily or the weekly time frame. Oh yeah, so weekly time frame shows that the market broke that resistance, and then now there will be new resistance up here on 29,400 or 9.02. Yeah, so this is bullish first of all, because the Kumo shape is not bullish on the weekly. Still young, still too short, so this breakout may not be so reliable. It may retrace and then break again. But Kumo is now bullish, so that means in the long term it's bullish. Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen both bullish because of the breakout. So I think this is still bullish. Chikou span above candles too. So yeah, I would say that this is bullish now. Yeah, so I think the market breaks the resistance and goes up. So that's Nikkei. Just in case, so here's Dow Jones. Dow Jones still, this is ranging now. Today is retracing. But the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo still flat, but the price above Kumo too. But just today or this week, Chikou span is now touching. Okay, so that means Dow Jones is now becoming range. If the Chikou span was above the candles, then that would be bullish, but now it's range. Looks like US indices are all bearish today. Here is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is still bullish. So wait for the breakout of 13,226 and target to 13,721. Still within the Kumo on the weekly, and the part of the Kumo is really thick here. It's really thick Kumo. So the market can be very spiky until it breaks the Kumo. So today is a slight retracement. Okay, and S&P 500, it's also bullish. If you look at the previous pattern, the market has been on N wave. So it's about to break that resistance. But again, the price is within the Kumo, so it may take time until it breaks that resistance, 41.95. But once it breaks, the target is 43.26 as in the short term. Yeah. So yeah, let's check some other Forex pairs. Let me screen all these pairs based on the daily time frame. So Euro USD, I'm still waiting for a buying edge. Now Kumo is bullish, Kijun Sen is bullish, and the price may be supported by the Kijun Sen today. And this week may be bullish, is my view. So I'm still looking for a buying entry on Euro USD. Euro AUD is now retracing, but let's see if it will be supported by the previous resistance, 1.6441. Then maybe bullish still. Euro JPY is still bullish. Today is retracing, but overall still bullish as per Kumo shape. It's looking nice also. And the Euro Pound completely ranging, so no trade. Euro CAD is also ranging, so no trade. Technically bullish, but yeah, we have to wait for the break of 1.4964. And Euro Swiss franc is completely ranging, and lots of wicks are in the candles, so this is a very tricky market. USD/JPY is about to break that resistance, but we have to wait for the break. Yeah, because of the Kumo shape is very small. So that means there is not enough buyers to break that resistance. And that's why I think today it's retracing. So we have to wait for, I think, the breakout and buy, or consolidate. Maybe it may consolidate more, a couple of days. And then that will make the Kumo thicker and longer. And then the market may get ready to break that resistance then. That's also a possible scenario. So that's USD/JPY. But we never know. Today, this week we have lots of big news. So one of these big news can break all these major resistance and support. And USD/CAD is now range. It's range. Yeah. Let's see. USD Swiss franc is still ranging too. Looks like the market has been resisted by the trend line still. Today is bearish so far. Let's check 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour time frame shows that the hold on, let me precisely draw this descending trend line. If I do it precisely, then that will be like this way. Yeah. Okay, so today there was a fake breakout, and just now the market is retracing. It's going down very fast. Okay, here is the news website, and today we have no big news. And tomorrow we have, from tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have lots of big news, since this is first week of the month. So yeah, just watch out on the volatility. USD Swiss franc is going down. Let's see. Let's see whether Swiss franc is strong or USD is weak at this moment. Okay, Swiss franc is really strong right now for the last 40 minutes or so. And then USD is getting weak now for the last 10 minutes or so. So yeah, this downtrend, this bearish bar, is caused by both strong Swiss franc and weak USD. And it's now coming down within the trend line. So this may turn bearish in the long term, not today. Let's see, Pound USD is now bullish still for me. It's still being supported by the trend line. And Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, Chikou span above candles. And Kumo shape is really nice. This is getting thicker. So to me, still this is bullish. And Pound JPY is, this one is also bullish. But Kumo shape is getting a bit thin. So it's retracing. We have to wait for the break of 172.18 level. And Pound CAD is also bullish to me because of the Kumo shape is really nice. Both Senko span B and A are pointing up together. So this is bullish. And Pound AUD is this one retraced to Kijun Sen today. So let's see if this will be supported by the previous resistance level, which is 1.8691. So the market may be bullish from here. We'll see. We may see the next N wave like this on Pound AUD. So my view is still bullish on this pair. And Pound Swiss franc is range, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, no trends, no trace. AUD USD also flat, near the support. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching, so no trade. And ADCAD today is bullish, but overall still flat. In this case, you can see that the Kumo has been bearish. Senko span A is pointing down. Kijun Sen is also pointing down. So you may still think that this is bearish, but actually it's not because of two reasons. And one is the price is now in between Kijun Sen and Kumo, and also Chikou span is touching. So this is now range. We never know which way it goes. It may break the neckline of this W bottom, but then it may be resisted and then maybe trace and continue to range. Or it may become a fake breakout and then come back within the range. So yeah, too many scenarios we can think of. So we have to wait for the next trend to happen in this market. And AUDJPY, today's doji on the daily chart, and the Kumo shape is really small. So this is not a stable uptrend. This was rather overbought, and so far it's been retracing. Let me check M5 and see how it's retracing today in the doji. So today's candlestick started from here. Oops, I have to put a vertical line. From here, today started, and so far it has been ups and downs, and then now it's here. Okay, so since it's doji, I think it didn't start there, but let me see. Let me get this. Where was it? I want the session breaks. Yeah. Okay. So okay, started from here, then it's over here now. Okay, so that means this is doji, and then the candlestick started here today, range, and then breakout all the way up, then double top, neckline, breakout, neckline became the resistances, and then market went down, N wave, then range, and then breakout of this wedge, or the P wave breakout, and now it's bearish. So if I see this pattern, then this is now bearish, downtrend. Buyers were here, but the buyers didn't follow. If the market broke the resistance at this timing, then the market may have gone up this way continuously, but it didn't have enough buyers to follow. That's why it became double top, and ever since it has been bearish, and now it's over here. So candlestick start is here, and candlestick close is now here, and small wick point down, and long wick point up, and this is a daily candlestick. This is a daily candlestick. So in this case, if you can see that the long wick on the daily, and on M5 showing double top and consecutive reversed in the waves, P wave breakout towards downside, so this is bearish. I think the market breaks the support and continue to be bearish this way because of this pattern. Yeah, so AUDJPY is now bearish. So today is not the best timing to buy. Yeah, and we can tell the doji and the small, very tiny Kumo too. Yeah, and then AUD Swiss franc is now still bearish. Looks like the market is still resisted by the previous support, 0.5981. So there is still a good chance that the market goes down bearish this way. Yeah, so I continue to look for the selling edge on AUD Swiss franc. And then CAD JPY is, okay, this one did a fake breakout and now it's coming down. Kumo shape is not really that big, so it may become range after this. And CAD Swiss franc is also, this is bearish to me. Price is below Tenkan Kijun Kumo and the Chikou span above candles. And the market was resisted by the previous supports. So the market may be bearish after this, like in this pattern. So that is bearish. And the Swiss franc JPY is bullish. It broke that resistance, but it may not follow. Today is retracing, so we'll see if it goes up continuously. So we have lots of big trends. We have lots of news also this week. So yeah, lots of things to watch out and be careful. Okay, fam, you're welcome. Yeah, gold is really crazy. Yeah, gold. Let me finally check gold. So gold is now ranging still. It's been ranging, no direction, no trace. But now Chikou span is above candles. So that means this may turn bullish. I'm still waiting for the breakout of 2009.77. Once it happens, I look for an opportunity to buy by watching out the news, big news this week. Okay, so I think I will end the live stream today because I have to go out soon. So thank you very much everyone for joining today's live stream. And yeah, I hope you have a great day today. And I hope you can capture some nice pips this week. But no rush because of the big news. Okay, so until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.